Yo, what it do? It's been a minute. I want to talk about Mercury retrograde real quick. This ain't gonna be long. This is just, my little spill. My experience with Mercury retrograde, and for those of you who don't know what Mercury retrograde is, in simple layman's terms, it's just an effect of when the planet Mercury, the spin, or the way the planets are spinning, it spins in such a way where it appears to be going backward, but the effect, what usually occurs during this time, is when you have delays, usually delays with technology, delays as far as the mediums of communication. What I find interesting is the communication that gets scrambled between person to person. The misunderstanding that occurs happens because basically what you're dealing with is the fact that everybody that you meet, that you communicate, 9 times out of 10, they're communicating, they're putting up a front. Usually everybody you deal with is putting up a front. So when you meet somebody, or you talk to them, you get to know them, or y'all have a conversation, usually it isn't until way later that they make their intentions, or the intentions they had with you, start to bubble up to the surface, and you see that person for who they really are. So what you're dealing with is, in Mercury retrograde, the conflict that occurs comes by the fact that you have a conflict between the front communication, the communication that you use as your front, versus how you really feel about a person. You see what I'm saying? Usually what I observe in Mercury retrograde is moments where the shit that people don't normally say, that they do say, but they say within themselves, those tendencies start to bubble up to the surface to reveal themselves. You know what I'm saying? A lot of arguments, a lot of shit goes down because people are actually showing their true colors. And when that happens, the people that they're dealing with are usually thrown off. Because like, yo, why is this person bugging? Or why is we conflicting? Why is there conflict? Because you have, not only do you have a clash between you and the other person, both of you are having a clash with the front that you put forth and the true dialogue, your true intentions, the true hidden, often hidden communication. You know what I'm saying? We communicate twofold. You have your surface communication, and then you have your back communication. You know what I'm saying? You ever talk to people whose movements, their body language don't coincide with the words that they're saying? You see what I mean? You start seeing more of a person's true nature during Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde is I see it as a beautiful time, and it could definitely be used to your advantage. You see what I'm saying? Like, first thing you gotta do is, and once again, I'm touching back on the 4 agreements, if you are impeccable with your words and, you know, you make yourself known, you know, you don't keep a poker face. You know what I'm saying? Everything, you know, is up front. You know what I'm saying? Anything that is subtle or things that you openly hint at, like how when you flirting with somebody, you know what I'm saying? You're not openly saying you want to sleep with them, but you let them know subtly, and you both communicate back and forth on that level. You see what I'm saying? You both are receptive to that. You see what I'm saying? That little wink that you give them, and you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's just my small little spill. It ain't nothing major. I ain't, you know, I'm not the type to go in, you know, like that. You know, this is just a little something. My observation when I see Mercury retrograde, the effects that I see, you know, because I be on a job, be working, and I work with a lot of people, and you know, and it's amazing seeing, you know, I notice a lot of people getting into arguments, getting into petty disagreements, you know, fighting amongst themselves. People who realize the people they've been dealing with aren't really who they say they are, you know, or they show their true colors, you know, they flip, you know. Excuse me. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you want to take advantage, just be real, you know what I'm saying? Like me, I'm kind of infamous because the way I carry myself. I'm a very articulate, you know, I'm confident in who I am, you know, you see it in my body language. I walk around, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, I don't hide myself, you know what I'm saying, everybody knows what I'm on, who I am, you know what I'm saying. But at the same time, you have people who approach me and they'll smile in my face, they'll say hi, you know, in front of me, it looks like everything's cool. But behind my back, they'll be talking all kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying? They'll be talking with their friends. They'll be talking about me. You know, and, you know, telling their friends how they really feel. Oh, he a player. Oh, he think he all that. Oh, he think he this. He think he that. You know what I'm saying? You know, and soon as Mercury retrograde hit, those smiles turn into frowns. Whatever they was thinking about me, however they was feeling, they're starting to, you know, show themselves. You see what I'm saying? They're being more open with their, you know, with the way they deal with me, the way they think of me. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, I'll come through and I'll say what's up, flat out ignore, you know what I'm saying? Ignore me. Or if they talk to me, they're coming at me rude now. They're coming at me reckless now. You know what I'm saying? And I don't get upset. Initially, depending on the intensity of it, I will check a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But all in all, I'm not upset, you know. I don't let those kind of things upset, you know what I'm saying? It's too much to be gained out here to even subject myself to those energies. So I just observe it and I deal with people accordingly. You see what I'm saying? You know, and like they say, you don't have to respect me. I mean, nope. You don't have to like me, but you will respect me. You see what I'm saying? And yeah, that's my build on Mercury retrograde. So yeah, just some things to think about, you know, as we cross over You know, the sag season. You feel me? Peace to all the sags. Peace to all the archers out there. The sages. You know, the philosophers. The judges. You know what I'm saying? The travelers. The seekers. You see what I'm saying? It's your time to shine. So yeah. Peace.